Jordan Henderson and Trent Alexander-Arnold prompt Liverpool to address complex England question. Henderson scored his first international goal against Ukraine. Along with comments from Trent Alexander-Arnold, it was an evening that forced Liverpool fans to reflect on feelings towards the national side. Jordan Henderson could not hide his emotion. The Liverpool captain scored his first ever England goal in the 4-0 win over Ukraine in the Euro 2020 quarter-final. And his celebration was full of unbridled passion. Earlier, at half-time, Trent Alexander-Arnold had been interviewed by the BBC, signing off with a cheeky "It's coming home." These words would never cross the lips of some Liverpool supporters, but the reality is edging ever closer. This is forcing many of us to confront complex attitudes to the national team. Personally, I've always struggled to get too excited about England. Trying to rationalize it, there are plenty of things that contribute, first and foremost. I spent many of my formative footballing years interacting with other Liverpool fans, where apathy for the national team is widespread. I have always been keenly aware of the need for fans from outside Liverpool to understand. And embrace the culture and politics surrounding the club and the city. That involves a recognition of the at best uncomfortable historical and modern relations between Merseyside and the rest of England. The overt patriotism when the national team play is also discomforting, seemingly always at risk of spilling over into nationalism. War-related chants and verbal abuse of crying children. All that said, the bottom line is that England games simply don't enthuse me. All of the above surely plays a part in that, but equally, it is not as though I am taking a deliberate moral stand against the national team. I watch the games with at least a theoretical preference for England to win. But when the goals fly in, it simply cannot compare to the emotions when Liverpool score. In many ways, it's sad to have this disconnect. At its best, the team can bring the country together. And lurking on the fringes of this feels deliberately provocative. It's really not, it's just a gut feeling. After all, Alexander-Arnold would be far better placed than me to harbour principled dislike against England. Not only is he a Scouser born and bred, he has been forced to endure racist abuse at times during his career. If he is still able to get wholeheartedly behind the national team, With all its flag-waving and patriotic pride, it would be rich indeed for me to try to say that he is wrong. The same of course applies to the likes of Raheem Sterling. Also, with Gareth Southgate at the helm, it is certainly one of the easiest England teams to at least try and support. The manager speaks extremely well on important social issues, and the whole team continues to take the knee against racism before every match. Henderson's goal undoubtedly elicited my biggest cheer of the tournament. Of course, this is because of his club connections. Even at the Euros, I find myself supporting Liverpool. Xherdan Shaqiri's run to the quarter-final has been one of the most exciting elements of the tournament. Nonetheless, maybe Henderson can be the catalyst for some belated enthusiasm for England. If nothing else, it would be a pleasure to see the club captain add yet another trophy to his collection. I'm happy that the English Liverpool players are happy, is probably about as good as it's going to get. But it might at least be time to accept that there's nothing inherently wrong with backing this latest, more progressive iteration of the England team.